Hello, everyone. Welcome to. I'm gonna do my radio intro.
This is the real thing?
Or the real thing. I'm gonna do my radio intro.
I thought we were still doing the test.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bandit Song Podcast. This is episode 3. Officially more than DMVE podcast. The DMVE podcast only went 2 episodes. I'm Cody.
I'm Justin.
And we have our first ever guest on the podcast. You may know him as Red Mist, Big Red with a big dick.
That's not true.
The one and only Austin Johnson.
Hello.
Oh. I felt that was kind of fitting to have Austin on the first podcast because he was on the DMVE podcast, and Austin will probably be joining us quite often. But yeah, this is episode 3. We're just gonna get right into it. What y'all got going on?
Well, do you want to just get into what we invited him on here?
No,
for,
so
no?
we'll save that for the bread and butter later on.
All right.
Oh, yeah, by the way, they've been telling me about this for about a month now.
Yeah.
But it's been a thing for like over a year.
Yeah, so
at least.
For you hardcore listeners, on episode 1, I mentioned that we want to get Austin on here because I have something to confront him about. Nothing serious, but just something that I've been forgetting to tell him.
Fuck you.
Talk real quick, Justin.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just looking at your levels to make sure they're okay. But we'll save that for a little bit later on. That
so
way.
Is this the test or the real thing?
No, this is the real thing.
No? Yeah? Okay.
I thought you just mentioned it earlier.
What's the test?
But, yeah, we haven't seen Austin. When's the last time we saw Austin, Justin?
Shit, fuck, I don't know.
For me, obviously for me more recently, but it had to have been a holiday or something, right? What's the last holiday that I would have saw you?
I'm thinking.
Was it?
Christmas.
Is it really Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas last holiday because we had the...
Didn't y'all go to a birthday party together or something?
What about Alex baby shower? Yeah, Alex
that's right.
shower.
That was the last time you saw me.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's probably when the last movie came out.
No, there's
Not
something
that
else after that, I think.
I think that was probably the last time the movie came out, yeah. Well, on the studio, November 15th.
Maybe. It's been a while.
Yeah. Anyways, I missed you, Austin.
I do too, bro.
Yeah.
You guys don't call me or anything.
We've been playing games finally more recent.
On the podcast episode 5, and they're just like, oh, by the way, we're doing a podcast. I'm like, what? What about me?
But did you want to talk about what happened with your employment or no? It's up to you. We just briefly mentioned it.
I know. I quit O'Reilly's.
Yeah, Austin got
I
maybe.
didn't fucking know that.
No.
Yeah.
I knew some shit was going on, but I didn't know you quit. Damn,
That's a big spike right there.
That's an end of an
What's the
era.
gain? What's the gain on here?
It's there. It's a knob.
Is this one now?
Oh, wait, which one? Oh, this is the gain.
Okay.
As
You
you
were
see,
touching
you're
the
really
pattern.
prepared.
Yeah, I still
For this
think
whole
this is the
podcast.
test, by the way, but, you know.
Oh, I can't go any more left. Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah, I could just talk quieter.
No, you're fine. We all laughed.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
big spike.
But it's
Well, I mean,
fine.
you're gonna
It's
equalize,
whatever.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking, no, I knew some shit was going on, but I didn't know
Yeah,
you
so
quit.
Austin got real sick, and his job's is a piece of shit, and yeah, go ahead, Austin.
Yeah, I was, because as you from the last podcast, because I do listen to them, you know, I like to support my boys. And they mentioned that I might be with the coronavirus, which thank goodness I'm not. But I was sick. I was just sick in bed. I didn't really feel like doing anything and stuff.
We played video games with you, and you
I know,
were
it was-
talking to us,
Dude,
and it was like
yeah.
you stopped talking because you were out of breath.
It was. I really was like out of breath from most of it.
So, like, are you feeling better than that?
Oh, yeah, my throat's a lot
Okay.
better and stuff.
Do you know what that was? Just like a sore throat or something?
It was a sore throat, I think is what it was. Because I looked in the mirror, I saw like white stuff a little bit.
Oh, I know that is.
Got bronchitis.
Yeah, bro. Solid. But yeah, so I called out for 2 of the days, and then I'm like, all right, good. Luckily enough, I'm off for like the 2 days after that. The day I was quote unquote off, my manager calls me and goes, hey, I changed the schedule since everyone's calling out sick, because beforehand, one of my coworkers got positive, so everyone was getting sick and getting tested. We thought it was that, but I was just sick with a sore throat, I think.
Well, you were told to get a doctor's note if you were going to be
Yeah.
sick anymore.
I know, I got super sidetracked. I never can talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there he was like, if you're not feeling good, so you're gonna need to get doctor's note. Got him a doctor's note. Oh, you got one. Well, you're still gonna have to come in. We don't really care. We're just gonna.
That's such trash.
So anyway, fuck O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
And, well, the best part, he goes, or you can get another doctor's note.
That's how much was the doctor's
fucking
visit?
stupid.
I don't know. I didn't.
Was it covered by insurance?
I didn't have insurance.
Oh, well, that's fucking.
Was it like over 100?
It might have been my parents might have paid for it, or it was just free. I think it was free because it was the Fry's mini clinic.
Mm-hmm.
No, it did. No, actually, it did cost me money. Because now I think of it,
How
he
much?
like $40.
$40?
Yeah, it was something. It was
So your job tells you, go get a doctor's note.
got doctor's note.
Got a doctor's note. Spent almost $50. That's a half $100.
Yeah.
And you bring it to him, and he says, you need to spend $50 more if you want to continue working.
Yeah, I sent him a picture of it. I didn't go in.
Oh.
So I was ready to go in. He'd be
Yeah.
like, well, you're here. Might as well. Like,
That kind of shit, when I worked at Albertsons, for like 3 years. That kind of shit, not as bad, but like if you want to call out sick, they try to like, oh, you can make it. Just, like, are you still feeling okay? If you feel good enough, you could try to make it in or whatever.
well, mainly it was because everyone's calling out. Everyone was getting sick.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, like there was one day where like we're all talking to each other like, I feel like shit. I feel like shit. It was just like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm gonna call out. I called out. Another person calls out. Other one didn't call out. He just kept working.
Yeah.
We all got tested again.
Did anybody else have fucking COVID? You're not sure?
I'm not sure because I haven't talked to anyone really.
Yeah.
But that was about it.
Well, we're glad you're doing good. I was honestly thinking you had coronavirus because the way you were sounding.
Yeah,
I thought I did too for a
Complain.
second.
But yeah, we just got done eating McDonald's. Last week we had canes, as you saw on the podcast.
Yeah, I did.
But I was thinking earlier, so on Snapchat and like whatever, you know how like you're going through people's stories and it'll show you like a ad. You just skip the ad. I always see for DoorDash or Postmates, whatever, which I kind of use quite a lot lately. Which is they had this ad. It's like a yellow background and these delicious looking sandwiches and hamburgers and chicken sandwiches or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, it looks so good. So one night I was really hungry. I was like, I want to fucking try this place. So I click it. It's called Fat Sal's, and it's not even in Arizona. It was somewhere in Los Angeles.
Maybe you can get someone to come over and give it.
Yeah, I was pissed off. But what's the best chicken sandwich you guys have ever had? You told me.
I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in Los Angeles, and we were at some mall. I forget what mall. It wasn't like in LA proper. It was kind of out a little ways. And it was at this place. I think it was called like the Yard or something. It was attached to this
what
mall.
you told me it was. Yeah.
The Yard or something like that. And it was called the Nashville Chicken Sandwich, and it was fucking good.
Spicy?
Yeah, it was spicy. It was like, it was kind of like a spicy sweet, but like it wasn't like bad at all. Like it was really good. But yeah, that's the best chicken sandwich I've ever had, and I kind of honestly want to go back to LA just for that. But
Austin, what's your best chicken sandwich? Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich yet?
See, I was about to mention this because I'm going to say I'm a little bit of a basic bitch apparently.
I love the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm right there with you.
I never had a Popeye sandwich, but when I was working at O'Reilly's, one of my coworkers was like, hey, you ever had the chicken sandwich from Popeyes? And I go, no, but I heard it's really good. People complain or like talk about it a lot.
somebody got stabbed over it.
Got me that same day as his wife when he got it for us and came back and got it for us. And I was like, he got me the spicy one and a regular one. I did both. I'm a fat ass. But the spicy one was like top notch. It was so good. I was
that's what you get when you get the Popeyes.
When I was like, see, I'm like the edge of Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
There's days I'd be like, Popeyes sounds amazing, and then like I wouldn't be able. Would be these days where like you don't really want that really juicy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds stupid, but
I know what you mean.
You're just like, I kind of want something simple, so you go to Chick-fil-A.
See, after having Popeyes chicken sandwich, I don't care about Chick-fil-A whatsoever anymore.
I don't either. If I were to I would say probably 90% of the time I'd be like Popeyes if I had a choice between Popeyes and
It's so good. What I get is like at the spicy chicken sandwich, I get a side large fry. Because the little fry they give you with the meal is like, there's like 5 fries in
Yeah, for real.
and then I dip the fries in ranch. I don't go with ketchup.
Well, the Popeyes, both Popeyes and Chick-fil-A are like cross towns, like halfway here.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them are.
No, I like the Popeyes chicken sandwich, but it's a little far for me. So I still go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
They're both on the same distance for me. It's just, I would say Popeyes like...
Isn't there a Popeyes in Queen Creek? Oh, yeah, there's Chick-fil-A there.
There is a Popeyes.
We're right next to the theater. Both of them are the same, like almost at the same.
South of the theater.
Yeah.
I think besides Popeyes, my best chicken sandwich is. You guys ever heard of the Doghouse? It's spelled like Funhouse, the YouTube channel. Haus.
No.
Well, I know Funhouse. I was talking about the Doghouse.
Oh wait, yeah, I've heard of one of those. Yeah.
It's a restaurant. Oh my god.
What? I'm still lost what you're asking.
So Doghouse is a restaurant. I was just letting you know, like it's spelled like Funhouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, I didn't know they
It's
had
a restaurant.
I don't think they would be able to afford that.
It's a restaurant in Santan Village. And the way I heard about it is they have a sub-menu section called... something. It's called something.
Yeah?
Let me look it up real quick. It was on DoorDash. It came up on DoorDash. I never heard of this place. I was like, that looks like a good fucking sandwich.
For those of you attentive listeners, we have a dog in the room.
Flint.
It's Flint. He's back. He's returned. Yeah, but he's gonna be barking probably throughout the episode.
No, you just gotta treat him like a baby. You just gotta give him his little treat, and then it's like a pacifier for him.
Yeah, but he's still on Cody.
You want milk?
No.
Do it.
Bro,
Do it, bro.
That's gonna hurt if he does it.
He did it once,
bites
bro.
it. Since we're here just looking at our phones really quietly.
No, well, I'm not looking at my phone.
No, I know.
Cody's looking up whatever he's looking
real
up.
quick. Okay.
There is a doghouse in Flagstaff.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same.
It's black and white colored.
No, it's like red and yellow, like at McDonald's. It's
Is it spelled differently?
I think it's Haus.
Oh, it's probably the same. It's gotta be the same place.
Yeah, but like it's actually ran out of an old Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh,
And if you've ever seen a Wiener Schnitzel, you know, like the triangle building.
Oh, yeah.
With the drive-through going straight through the center. Yeah. So it's running out of one of those. And I don't know if it's the same place, but my roommate says they have good burritos. Which is, do they have burritos at that place?
I
wouldn't be surprised, but they're not meant to be a... I would assume they wouldn't be considered a Mexican restaurant, but of course a lot of places still have burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you guys paid...
Like a bigger restaurant.
You guys turn your attention towards my TV. Like, I'll find it real quick for you.
Yeah, we're super rich. We can just, pull it up on our TV real quick.
Their sub-menu is called Bad Mother Clucka.
Ah, I see.
That's the chicken sandwich right there.
That looks fucking
Those are
good.
Hawaiian buns, is what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
that does look good.
The buns, yeah.
That's the hot chick. That's the one I usually get. They have some other stuff in their chicken one. They have like chicken wings and all that, but the Doghouse has some good looking stuff as well. I'll show you their menu real quick.
See if they got burritos. Because I swear.
Is that...
That's yellow and red.
Yeah, I think maybe the one in Flagstaff might be older because it has kind of a different logo, or it might just be a different place entirely.
So this place has a lot of hot dogs, hence the name. A lot of chicken. I mean, a lot of hamburgers, a lot of fries stuff. I don't see burritos.
Yeah, me neither. So I'm gonna assume it's probably a different place with same name.
But anyways, that's what I had to tell you about sandwiches. But anyways, Austin, you have some talking points.
I do.
Austin came prepared today.
I did.
With some talking points.
I never prepare for these. I just kind of...
We used to. So I used to tell you guys have a list or whatever because I used to try to do it like the Rooster Teeth podcast, all professional. But then I started listening to a podcast called What Say You, which is Brian Q and Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers. They have a podcast together. And they just do it how me and Justin are doing it now. I just got the idea from just sitting in a room and talking like with friends. So that's kind of how I based it on. But Austin came prepared, luckily, so we have stuff to talk about.
because I mentioned it to you earlier. It's something I really want to talk about before any of that happened. So when I was working at O'Reilly's, I like how I have to say used to now. It's weird. Been there for 3 years. But anyways, I had this girl that came in. You know, I'm not shaming anyone, but just, you know, something I'm not really used to. So this girl comes in. I'm like, all right, she's kind of cute. You know, I was like, I don't mind. She came in twice before. The first time I never noticed it. The second time she came in, I was catching her at that time. She bought coolant, and she went up and went to go grab the coolant, and I was like, damn, that girl is...
She brought her arms up to the counter for the listener. She brought her arms up to her head level.
What do you mean they can't see
grab
this?
grab the stuff on the counter. And Austin saw...
Bro, she has some hairy pits. She was like hair. Like I was like, I thought I had some hair on me, but man, she beat me by a mile.
Mm-hmm.
She was but the top it all off. She was in a tank top and stuff. And it's hot because we're in Arizona. Arizona's pretty hot, so I'm like, it's like sweaty and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, bro, did you not see that?
Yeah.
He was like, no. And I was like, dude, that chick. She's like, yeah, I know she was cute. I'm like, dude, she has some hairy pits.
I have a similar story. I was at Kohl's with my mom a couple years ago.
We promise we don't beat this dog, by the way.
He's over there scratching at his bed. But I was at the checkout at Kohl's with my mother. And there's a cashier. Yeah. There's a cashier, not our cashier, but the one behind this one. Cute as hell. I was like, damn, that is a fine looking woman. And she has hairy armpits. She moved her arm and I saw this bush of hair and I was like, I'm disgusted. It makes me feel nauseous because there's something about it. I don't know if it's the manliness or it's just gross in general.
It's kind of gross. But it's just like we're used to a lot of girls.
We've been, what's the word? We've been...
brainwashed?
No. It's like been normalized.
Yeah,
but they don't have it.
We've been, I don't know, there's a word for it.
I know what you're talking about.
But it is the norm, and so when you see that, it's kind of like, I don't know, it makes you feel a different way.
I'm different.
Pretty guy.
You don't mind about if a girl had hair?
Aged in a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't really care.
Bro, I couldn't.
Fine.
Well, Justin's been with her for a while though.
Yeah.
So it's not that big of a deal.
It's not even like that I tolerate it. Like it's okay. Like I don't see a problem with it.
Well, like if you're on a first date and the girl just, let's say Paige, just like it's on their first date and she just like, went like this or something, like just put her hand behind her head and you just saw a big bush just hanging out bigger than yours.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit weird, but like,
It was a good first date, you'd be like, alright, it's not that big a deal. Down the road I'll probably mention it, but...
No, I haven't mentioned it to her at all, really.
No, I'm just saying, for you, for being here with that long, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah,
I just used to you, and you're used to her. Versus like a first date, you're just like, it's a little more of a deal breaker for me.
And Paige, I respect her for it. She is not your typical basic bitch. Paige is Justin's girlfriend, if you guys don't know. But she is she's herself. She does her own thing. She doesn't care what other people think, and I really respect that about her. She doesn't she doesn't try to be someone she's not, which is really cool.
Thanks, bro. I'll make sure to tell her that.
But personally, for me, I couldn't do no hairy armpits. I just couldn't do it.
Oh wait, but there's
I understand. Yeah,
there's still more to the story. So
bro,
wait, hold on.
We cut into your story.
There's still somebody sent me a picture of that girl. I'm like 99% that was the same chick.
It probably was.
The only thing is, this sounds really bad what I'm going to say. I was like, because the one thing that first noticed about her, she had some bigger boobs. Bro, she has some bigger titties, bro. Yeah, but on the picture, she wasn't as
endowed.
Yeah. Like, I sound horrible, but I'm not really judgmental with people. Just
yeah. I
don't go like at girls and be like, hey, she got some big boobs.
You come, bro?
I come across another discovery.
I'll get you a napkin.
With the YouTube ad and cursing on it. Did you hear us talk conversation about that on last episode, or you don't remember?
No.
You just said you listened to it, but you
I did.
He lied.
He lied. We were talking. I was just talking to Justin about uploading a video with swear words on it, and it asks you before you upload it, like, "Hey, do you swear in this or whatever?" Anyways, that's the thing with YouTube now, where it asks you, like, "Hey, is this in your video? Is this in your video?" And on the first one I uploaded, the first podcast, I was like, oh no, like it's not going to catch us cursing every now and then.
Well,
and it did. It switched from full ads to only some ads, basically. The second one's fine. But when I was uploading the second one, I realized, I don't know if they changed it since, but I realized it says, does your video have any swearing, profanity, cursing, all that, in the thumbnail, title, or in the intro of your video? Mm-hmm. So we just can't do that in the intro.
They used to do that with, which channel was it? A lot of them do, actually. I think Game Grumps was one of the big ones that would do it.
They do what?
They had like a time limit of when they can cuss. So some I know there's a couple YouTubers. I remember one to be like, what up? You know, F word.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like paranoid to say it. But they will bleep it and they're like, dude, you can't say that. You can't say that in the beginning. You gotta wait. And they're like, and you're just like, oh, am I allowed to cuss still or no? I'm so lost.
Yeah, I'm honestly totally fine with it. We want to be real. We're not going to try to change how we talk.
Okay, also, it's too much work for Cody to go through and censor.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through and censor that bullshit. I'm sure there's software, like YouTube has to detect the language, but I'm fine with it. I'm going to go on Twitter here. There's a couple people tweeted using if you guys want, I was thinking about this actually, because I was talking about in the last episode, I want our listeners to be more interactive with the podcast rather than just listen and they don't have any say in it. And I was actually doing some research on our podcast videos. Only about 10 to 20% of the people who click the views on each podcast finish the whole podcast all the way through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so which I understand. It's a long video.
It's an hour long, yeah.
It's only for certain people. It's just sit there and listen to people talk. If you're not interested in it, you're not going to care. But for those 10 to 20%ers, I love you. like you guys are the super fucking fans, or we'll just call you bandits, I guess, for the podcast listeners.
Well, one of the things I always had to do, because usually I would listen to it on my way to work with a lot of other podcasts. Mm-hmm. But of course, my drive is like super short, so it's like 15, 20 minutes I listen to it. And I go on lunch, I'll listen to try listen to the rest. And I have to cut it off 20 minutes, go back to where I was at, and then try to finish it. If I don't, I'll drive home. I'll finish the whole podcast, when I watch, but that's what sucks about it. Because I know that's one of the things they see is, where do people stop at? And I'm like, and I know it ruins their thing, but it's just I like listening to them. It's great to listen.
Yeah. Which right now we're only on YouTube. If we keep doing this for a while, I could see about getting it on actual podcast services like podcast on Spotify, the podcast on iTunes,
Twitch.
Does Twitch do podcasts?
No,
I think they're mostly for live streaming.
I'm sure there is some kind of.
I feel like an audio only thing wouldn't work on there.
Yeah. But what I was going to say about the interactiveness for you listeners, the bandits.
Starting a Patreon page. So
what?
I said we're starting a Patreon page. So give us $20.
No, I was going to say you tweet us tweet me at Cody DMVE or at DMVE Studios using the hashtag Bandit Pod. Bandits Pod.
Bandit Pod.
Bandit Pod.
Right?
It's on the screen rolling around. I'm pretty certain it's hashtag Bandit Pod.
You made this up. You can't even remember it?
It's Edo Pod.
I think it's shut up. I think it's hashtag Bandit Pod. But
it's actually Bandit Song Pod.
No, it's not. But and if you don't feel comfortable saying something on your Twitter feed, you could DM one of those accounts. And I'll see it and I'll try to mention it. But I think it'd be cool. Don't just mention stuff about Jack Cole, please, because we've been there, done that. If you have something to say about it, go for it. I can't promise it's going to be mentioned.
I was going to say you can't discouraging it, but don't discourage.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I won't promise it will be mentioned because we get a lot of Jack Cole stuff, and I talked about a lot of Jack Cole stuff before already, so I don't want to be regurgitating.
Yeah, because this podcast isn't just. It's not. We will still mention things like what are we going to be doing next, and things like that.
That's what the first podcast was. I was talking about.
But you can always ask us questions. Project. Not super personal questions, obviously, but
ask me what color my butthole is.
Yeah, exactly. Do you bleach it? No, be like, hey, what do you guys do for fun? Or
even stuff that's going on in your personal life. If you have something going on with a relationship, we'll have unprofessional opinions and unprofessional help for you here, or something that you were wondering what game or what movie to watch.
You're not like a psychologist.
But just like give us some fun stuff like that, and we'll totally talk about your stuff. We'll debate your stuff or whatever you have for us. I think that'd be a lot of fun to have you guys interactive in it. And Flint is being very talkative right now.
Bro, he's attacking his bed.
Yeah, he is.
How long ago you get him?
Flint was born January 31st. I got him like a month or two after that.
Mm.
So today is June 24th.
So it's like
Actually, there is
5 months old or something.
There's something I want to mention. So where I live, I quote unquote live on a farm. Not legitimately.
It's farmland.
It's farmland. It's just middle of nowhere and I have land.
Yeah. Don't you have a chicken? Do you have a chicken?
See, that's what I'm going to get at because I have chickens, dogs, and goats right now. So we have 2 goats. They're a pain in the ass for me. I hate having goats the last time.
Mm.
And when they're like, hey, we're going to get goats again, I go, that's a horrible idea. You guys shouldn't do
What
that.
happened to the last goat? Did you eat him?
No. I thought that would have. By the way, I'm part Mexican. So a lot of them were always talking about eating the goats when they would come over.
Really?
Yeah. It was a very common question.
What happened? Did you just sell them though?
No, they died.
Oh,
they both died. I don't know what it was. They like bloated up. We tried, like, we're like real, like,
The chupacabra came from.
yeah,
had
bro.
corona.
Just the skin was sitting there.
Corona Cabra.
No, they bloated up, and we're like really. My family's like a lot more backyardish kind of people. Like,
I don't know what that. I don't know.
I know.
I don't know what that means either. I just looked at Cody.
Kind of rednecky in a
yeah,
way.
that's what I'm trying to get at.
Austin's not like that at all, but his family is.
Yeehaw, dog! What do you mean? So like when they were bloating up, what we had to do was get a syringe, and so you take off the end part, so it basically just leaves it open. You stab it in the side and it'll release the pressure from the gas.
Ew.
It sounds horrible and it smells horrible
I
too.
bet.
I think they had to do it again with one of the goats we have now.
Bruh.
But the first ones we had to do that and they kept bloating up and they just ended up dying.
Mm.
Now you can name this
anyways,
COVID goat balloons.
Yeah.
the new goats, the goats we have that we always get, they're always like the small miniature ones. So they don't get really big. So they're tiny ones and they're annoying.
Mm.
They get into everything. They want to jump on you. It's horrible.
Do you just have them for like their milk or something?
No,
They're just pets.
Well, they're quote unquote pets, but they also take care of a lot of like weeds and stuff, like grass, which is really nice to have.
Say a lawnmower.
Kind of, yeah. That's one of the main reasons why we have them. But so they're really annoying. They like to jump on everything. There was one day where they got onto the roof.
I saw that on your mom's Snapchat story where Aiden.
Yeah, they were on top of the roof.
How the fuck did they get up there?
That's what I said. I was like, how in the world did they get up there? And they're like, oh, they jumped on the AC unit, jumped on top of the truck, jumped on top of the little shed, and then jumped on the roof.
My God.
And I'm like, these goats just like figured out like, hey, we can jump on there, there, and there.
Hardcore, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and like the best part is my mom was oh, that's another thing I gotta talk about too. My mom was inside and she kept hearing like footsteps on the roof. She's like, I know those damn goats are on the roof. Goes out there, didn't see them. She's like, whatever. She goes back inside, heard them again, and they're like, I know those son of bitches are up there. Goes out, sure enough, both of them are just jumping around, running, hopping. They're all like having the best time of their life. Finally got him down. Like my brother had to get on the roof and bring him down. Aiden.
Yeah.
And the best part is like when I said we got him down, we practically threw him off the roof. I don't live on a big house. The house is not that tall. Yeah. It's pretty short. And if you've seen goats, they jump off.
Yeah, and they're small goats too, so they don't weigh that much.
Yeah, it sounds horrible, but I promise you they're fine.
They're fine.
But they kept doing it over and over. Eventually, at one point, when they go do
move the truck.
Yeah, move.
No, we kept moving things, and they would find a way to get up there,
bro.
Move the house.
Yeah. But eventually, my brother's truck, they were working on it. They jumped onto his So he had to sit up. They jumped in the engine bay.
Bro.
And one of them gets stuck.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did one of them get stuck in there?
He got stuck and he was suffocating inside of there.
Wow.
He was about, they were thinking he was going to die.
Bro.
Keep in mind, I'm in my room still sleeping. This is really morning.
And the goat's fucking just dying.
The goat's just dying. My mom and my brother, my other brother, not. So I have a little brother and I have two little brothers. I have a middle brother and a little brother. The little brother was trying to get him out. My mom gets in the car, goes to my other brother's house. And like I said, I'm in my room where I can easily go over, picked him up, and threw him out.
Yeah.
And they were telling me about, they went to go get him. They went over and he picked him up and threw him out. Not a big deal. My mom was telling me about it. I'm like, aren't you aware I'm in my room, right? And she's like, yeah, I just didn't think about that. I'm like,
bruh,
these goats were dying out here, and I'm in my room just chilling. She's like, I just didn't think of waking you up. I'm like, I wouldn't mind. The goats die. I mean,
yeah, for real.
Might as well wake me up and save them.
That's fine.
This is that. I have a couple good stories on the House of Austin.
Yeah?
With a lot of animals dying. It's great.
I used to own goats in Queen Creek. When I lived in Queen Creek, I had a acre of land, and my parents had 2 goats. And that's when I hung out with one of Austin's younger brothers, not Aiden, but Alec. And we would go out back and we would ride the goats like bulls all the time.
Oh yeah, Cody was a little more of a redneck.
Yeah,
not legitimately, but
growing up, and because I was the one who had that farmland at first, you guys lived in regular neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grew up on just like a kid shit. I feel like and
yeah, you're a kid
outside and stuff.
You're a lot more outside than inside. Versus where I was always inside, and I was riding my bike around the neighborhood a lot. That was one of the 2 big things. What was the other thing I was going to mention?
I don't know. You got your list. So
let me pull
here
it
we
up.
go. How many copies have we gone to? 1 or 2? 2, 3?
A couple. Well, on my list 2. We still have I have one for Cody's question. So oh, actually, you were talking about people since the podcast. There's something I've been wanting to mention because you mentioned it to me kind of briefly. Because you were saying that you want to start doing food stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't think I talked to Justin about this at all.
Wow. I didn't think you would. It wasn't legit. He wasn't really serious about it.
I talked to Aiden and Austin about it.
I'm gonna cry now.
That's how I feel. When you guys are like, "Hey, we're starting a podcast without you." I cried. Sent a picture to Cody.
Anyway, back on track.
No, he kind of wanted to do a food show at my house. So I guess
it sounds lame. Let me just explain the food show.
I know. I'm not a great
It's not going to be we're cooking recipes and stuff.
Yeah, dude, we're just
it's going to be us and trying good food.
Quote unquote good food.
Maybe we'll do one where we're trying ghost pepper wings or whatever. Stuff like that. Just interesting stuff like that. Some foreign food and stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Anyways.
It was just one of the things I want to bring up.
Yeah.
Just see if you people
Yeah, you people.
Yeah, you people out there. If you guys want to actually see that, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
or even send us the DM or Twitter or whatever. Just let it be known.
Austin just moved in a little sub apartment thing in his house that has a nice kitchen.
It's funny because I keep moving in and getting kicked out of there. It's great because I don't pay rent before. They might make me pay rent now once I get money going in.
Yeah,
but I probably end up getting kicked out because some guy will come up to my dad and be like, "Hey, I'll pay you $500 a month." And he'd be like, "Hey, Austin, do you want to move in?" I'm like, "I don't care. You're getting the money, not me."
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell him no then. I'm like, "All right." And then he'd be like, "Well, I'll pay you $800." That's what happened last time. He kept he kept upping the price, and I was like, "I don't care, Dad." And he's like, "I don't know," because he didn't want anyone living in there. He was like, "The reason why we got this was for you and your brothers to live in there." Not all at once, but we get older, we can just live in there and have our own little space.
A nice transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But that was one of the things. And then my Theo ended up coming and living there for a while for work. But yeah, we're thinking about having an idea like that of starting a food show kind of.
Which I was talking to you or Aiden about a name for it, and we came up with a name.
Probably.
I can't remember what the name was.
Yeah, we didn't talk.
Eating beans.
We didn't talk much about it.
It was like the cookout or cooking with the bandits or something. Bandits. Something, I don't know. I forget. I have to ask Aiden. He might know.
Yeah, he's not gonna remember. I tell you that right now.
You had last time we recorded the podcast, you were going to tell me a story about your dad backed into your sister's boyfriend's Jeep.
That.
Quote unquote brand new Jeep. It's not a new vehicle, but it's new to him.
So, this was a couple weeks ago, like June 13th, I want to say. So my sister's boyfriend just traded in his Jeep. He had a Jeep that would just break down all the time.
Yeah, it was like a Jeep Cherokee or something.
Yeah, something like that. It was old. I've had the hiccups now. But he traded in his Jeep to get a used Mustang. It was a used Mustang. I don't know what fucking year, so don't even ask me, Austin. He's looking at me.
I know.
He's looking at me, make, model, year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm a big Mustang guy. I'm not Ford. I like Mustangs. I grew up.
So it's just this silver Mustang. It looks really nice. He bought it for $5,000.
Oh, so he backed into the Mustang?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a Jeep.
Bro, I'm getting it. No. So the kid bought a Mustang.
Like 2 years younger than
I know. Bro, I'm a kid.
What? He's 21.
They bought he bought a new Mustang for $5,000. It was silver. It was actually pretty. It didn't have any dings on it before or anything. And it was like the day after he came up from Tucson to come see us. My dad is backing out. And he blames it on my mom not having her seatbelt on, so he couldn't hear the backup cam that dings usually before you hit something. But like he just heard the seatbelt dinging, you know.
So your dad's not looking where he's going. He's relying on the robots to tell him.
No, bro, it's not like that. I think he was also busy with something else. Yeah.
Oh, he's backing out. He should be on anything else.
Well, fuck
be
off.
paying attention.
Yeah,
Well,
you should be paying attention to the road.
Okay, you know, I'm not gonna dodge for him. Whatever.
Let's get Dale on this podcast.
Let's get over with this.
Anyway, fucking.
I'm gonna.
My mom had just left. I was about to leave too.
Hold on, I'm put on the TV.
And me and Paige were just sitting in the room, and he backs up and hits it. And then my mom comes inside. She looks all crazy. She's like, she's flipping out. Uh-huh. She's like, Dad just backed into Dylan's car. Dylan was the kid's name. And do you want me to fucking point out?
No, go. Yeah, we'll point the Mustang out real quick. I'm gonna go slowly.
I know which one it is.
Well, how do you know? He didn't tell you.
Because of the price. It was this model.
What one?
This one. This model.
No.
My old Mustang. My old one.
That's not it. No.
Okay, let's.
$5,000. What the hell?
Was it like one of these? This orange one here, or the orange?
It was like
one?
that yellow one.
Okay, so
yeah, the yellow one or the blue one. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
So like that style.
Was it a GT or a V? I don't even ask you. You're not gonna.
I don't know about cars, bro. Anyway, so it hit him. It ended up giving him a pretty decent sized dent right on the gas cap.
It's not hard to fix.
No, it is. Apparently, because they brought it into
just on the gas cap, like the thing that opens up.
Like the thing that opens up is like right near there. It was like a little bit down and to the right of it, and it was like decently in there. But like fucking, he brought it to a mechanic, and the mechanic was like, "Oh, it's gonna be $3,500."
Oh my god!
Well, he's also bringing it to an actual body shop.
Yeah, because he said, "Okay, we're gonna have to take off this entire side panel and put a new one."
Yeah, I know. I already know what they're gonna do.
We're gonna take the engine apart.
No, I know what they're gonna do.
We're gonna have to buy a new
Realistically,
car.
all he has to do, if he finds a guy who would be willing to do it, or he finds it himself, he can probably get a slide hammer. It's literally like a stick with a rod, and you ding it out. All you have to do is weld it or put a screw through it, and you probably pull it out. It depends where it is. If it's in a really hard spot, you might not be able to.
Like it's right on the gas cap, like I said, just a little bit above the tire.
If it's something like real easy to get to, you can easily get that out.
But anyway,
you gotta melt it back out.
Yeah. But they put it on my dad's insurance, and they're only going to pay like $1,000 for it.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Yeah.
So your parents aren't paying for it.
And the nice part is they'll actually.
I assume they would.
Yeah.
And what's the nice part is that they will paint it and everything.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, fucking.
My thing is like you had to like repaint it and do all this other BS.
I was like, at that point, you should have just fucking bought a new Mustang for $5,000.
Yeah. For the listeners, we pulled up all the Mustang years on there, and it was like it was like between 99 and like the 2005 Mustang.
Well, it's 2000, 2004.
Oh, okay. Well, there was one on there that was 99 that looked the same.
The 90 95 to 99 is it's a little bit different, but they're about similar.
Anyway,
Look at that 19.
That's a Fox body.
He's back home in
91.
Tucson.
That's an SN95. That's an SN95.
That's a 99 though, bro.
He's pointing out pictures
This is 99.
on a Mustang chart of Mustangs since like what
1945.
1945.
They didn't change that year until like 99.
Let's quiz Austin what years is what. I'm not gonna,
Bro, but they can't see. Are you gonna put it in there? No.
no.
Oh,
Well, tell them what you looked up at least to get to there.
I looked at Mustang years and it was like the first poster.
Okay.
When is that silver one? What year?
that year? It's kind of hard to tell. But, oh no, that's the. Well, all I have to say is an 05 to 09.
Is it that?
I think it says 2006.
That's my
Wrong.
Mustang was that year. Mine was an 07. Then mine is a 13, but the 2012 are different from mine.
That yellow one.
It's kind of hard to tell from the headlights, but I'm gonna guess around maybe the first gen of that year, which is 2010 to 2012.
2010.
It's hard to tell because you can't see the headlights. The headlights are different until they switch it over to 2013.
This shit is insane to me because
I like
fucking no, because remember what I was talking about while we were playing the
I
Crew
know.
2.
You guys are.
We were playing the Crew 2 and these guys were talking about cars.
Early 80s. No, it'd be like late 70s, early 80s. That's
75.
Really?
Mm.
I didn't know they
Okay.
changed that year in 75.
If you know how
Or
you
change
look
that
up
model. I know they changed it every 5 years. Sorry.
if you know how you look up cars in the Crew 2, you go by manufacturer.
I
And
hate that one.
I couldn't find the Mustang manufacturer page because apparently Mustang is owned by somebody else.
Justin did not know Mustang and Ford were the same thing.
Oh, you're talking about the.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he's talking about the
Chevy.
I was looking for. I was looking in the Crew 2. I was looking, and you know how you buy by manufacturer.
He was looking for a Corvette.
Was I?
You looking for a Corvette, and he was telling you it's in Chevy, and you're like, no, it's Corvette.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
that.
He's like, no, it's owned by Corvette. And I go, okay, then who owns Mustang?
Okay, but at that point, I was fucking with you. I didn't know Mustang was owned by somebody else, but at that
Why
point,
my Corvette got Chevy wheels on it?
No, it's got the fucking Chevy symbol in the middle of the wheel.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, why it got Chevy wheel on it? I was like, these fuckers built it wrong or some
See,
stupid
this
shit.
is, I hate talking about cars on the podcast because you even mentioned it too because you're like, no one's going to know what he's talking about.
Austin will go on and on and on while we are asleep, and he'll be just talking about everything about a car. Which
I have
that's
no
his
idea.
love in life, and I think that's really awesome. But we
I
just
think
don't
you
get
could
it.
probably name more about the car I drove here than I
I'm probably not. I probably know the make and model. That's about it.
There you go.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm.
I don't even know what it is. It's some Toyota. That's it.
Because you just have like a family car.
Yeah.
I'm not all about that. Maybe Nissans. Some of the Nissans are cool like that.
Yeah. Nissan Leaf.
Yeah, dude.
That's the only car thing I can. Nissan Leaf. I can name my first car. It was a Chevy Equinox. I can't tell you the year. Even though I had to like write the year out a bunch for the parking passes at Basha.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was that the one that you got in an accident right outside of the exit of school?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
These
you.
fuckers
We're gonna tell this story to Austin real quick, but I'm gonna explain my point of view
I
first.
remember
Then
it,
you
not that
explain.
much.
You explain what
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
So we're leaving out of high school, and usually everyone goes out of the parking lot and takes a left. Most people do. So I had to go cross traffic towards where I live, and Justin lived that way as well. Anyways, I'm turning left, and I see this accident, like 4 cars in this accident, and I guess I assumed like bumper to bumper, and they just all hit each other. But anyways, I'm going, and I see Justin's. I don't know if I recognize Justin or his car. But I see him there. I was like, "Oh shit, Justin!" Justin's like talking to somebody, all flustered looking, and my first thing was like, "Oh, fucking stupid." And I was driving. I was like, "Oh, man, I hope Justin's okay." But go ahead, tell what happened, Justin.
Okay. So context about my car. It was a shitbox. It would kick every time you stepped on the gas. So like if you were at a stop, it would kick. Do you know what I mean, Austin? So like you step on the gas.
Like I felt like I would jump.
Yeah. You step on the gas and you just hear and like it goes. And it would sometimes do that when you were stopping too. It's sometimes just like stop and then stop. And so I was driving. I usually drove this kid home because I kind of like felt bad that he didn't have a car. So I drive this kid home. And he lived in my neighborhood, so it wasn't bad. So I take a left and out of the parking lot, and I get down and I stop. I fully stop at the light, and I'm just sitting there for a second, and then I just feel like what feels to me like the kick that my car usually does. So I didn't worry about it, but the kid that was next to me, Michael, he was like, "We just got hit." And I was like, what? So I look in the rear view, and sure enough, there's this fucking silver truck right up my ass. And I was like, fuck.
Just like, get the Glock out the glove box.
No, and I was like, fuck. God damn it. And so, like, I was like, okay, well, I guess we got to get out of the car and call the police, right? Yeah, because that's, normally what you do. So I tried to get out of my car, and I opened the door all right. But I couldn't fucking take the keys out of the ignition. They were stuck in there. So my car was just sitting there.
I remember that.
Yeah.
At first, my first thought was like, were you in a panic and you didn't like put it in park?
No, bro. Even the officer, when he got there, he tried to pull him out and he couldn't.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Like, it wouldn't turn. It wouldn't pull, anything. Like, so it was just stuck, trapped in there. I don't know what happened to it. I never asked. But we get out and... I was like, all right, Michael, call the police, because I was going to call my dad. So I call my dad, and he's like, all right, I'm on my way. And what happened was, so this girl in the silver truck gets out, and she's crying and stuff. And
first, when you got out, was there any visible damage on her truck or your car?
On my car, yeah, the bumper was kind of like...
Oh, okay, but her truck was totally fine?
I think there was a little bit on her bumper, like her front bumper, and on her back. I think it was less on her back, though. Ooh.
Justin's boring himself.
No. I felt the hiccup coming on. Yeah, and then the hiccup started turning to feel like I'm going to throw up. So that's why I covered my mouth there. It's because I fucking drank too much water. And so I get out, and then behind her, the silver truck girl, is a little green car. That little green car smashed, gone. Oh, man. Like the front of it, but the two kids get out and they're fine.
And the green car?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I recognize these kids, right?
Do I know them, you think?
I don't know their names. Okay. There was there's a boy and a girl, they were twins. And they were popular at our school, and I think they were part of Stugo.
Wait, say that again?
It was a
two boys?
Boy-girl twin.
Boy-girl twin.
So, like, they were born at the same time. Like,
but okay.
They're a boy and a girl, twins. They kind of look alike.
See, I didn't know anything about a boy and girl twin at our school.
Yeah, no. They were in Stugo, and they're pretty popular. And fucking... Turns out, so Michael's calling the cops behind me. And I get out and I'm like, all right, license and registration, ma'am.
Probably did.
I know, it was so awkward. I was like...
you put your hands around your back.
It was so awkward. I was just like...
Did you really say license registration?
No. It was really awkward. I was like... first I talked to the silver truck girl. I was like, hey, are you okay? Can I get your information? Yeah. Like that. And then after I got hers...
was she good looking?
I know. Why did that sound so bad?
I think she was like a little rednecky. Like, had trucker hat on.
Yeah, really?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh, she was driving a truck.
No, but...
Same to sometimes.
But, she was like, yeah, okay, just wait for my parents to get here, because I don't know how to give you that. So I was like, all right, fine.
Wait, she went to high school?
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone that got hit
was high school student. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then I go to the green car back there, and they get out, and I was like, all right, hey, can I get your stuff? And they were like, yeah, wait for our parents to get here. I'm not even fucking with you.
Justin's the only adult in this situation trying to get people to give them information.
I wouldn't know how to give it back, bro. Yeah. But so And then after that, so my dad gets there, and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Well, the police get there first, and then my dad gets there. And I'm talking to the policeman, and I'm telling him what happened. I was like, my key's stuck in my fucking ignition. That's probably what you saw, me talking to the police guy. And I'm like, my key is stuck in there. Yeah.
Through the tears.
Yeah, bro. I was like, no, but fucking, that car actually drove home.
Really?
Yeah, it did. But I fucking, I just couldn't get the keys out. I think I was able to get him out at home, or my dad was. But anyway, fucking the green car's mom finally gets there. Not finally, because she just runs out of the school. She's one of the fucking counselors or whatever, right?
Wow.
Yeah. She's either one of the counselors or like one of the front office ladies. And she is like talking to me, and she's like, I was like, hey, can I get your registration, or not your fucking registration, what is it? Insurance, yeah. And she's like, no, we don't got to get the police or insurance involved in this. Bro, you fucking idiot. She was like, don't get the police or insurance involved in this. And little do she know, Michael's already calling the police back there. Yeah. So like,
if I can pull up on scene SWAT car.
I know. No, she's like, don't get the police or whatever involved
Drug
in
bags
this.
coming out sniffing.
And I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Well, the reason why she wants to do that is because it will raise up her insurance.
Yeah, but like, bitch,
But like,
fuck you.
She was like, you're even saying,
yeah,
like,
my car's total.
Yeah,
Like, I have to fix it.
Because at that point, it's a civil thing. Like, well, not civil, but like, her car's destroyed. Your car's beat up.
Yeah, but like, and also, I felt like a pretty good hit, which means fucking silver car got hit bad, bro. Like, yeah. Because that was a big ass silver truck. Like, and it moved it enough to smack it into me. So like, they got hit bad. Yeah.
Did you hit anybody in front of you? You were the last one. Okay.
No, yeah, I was the last one. Like, but yeah, because I had like my feet on the brake. I guess I don't know. I guess everybody does that at a red light though.
Were you at a red light?
Yeah. After I got hit, like everybody started moving and everything. So yeah.
You got hit where? In the school parking lot or right after the turn?
Right after the turn, going up to that.
There was no light there then.
Yeah, there is. The intersection of
some of the big intersections.
The intersection of Riggs and Val Vista.
What exit did you take?
Riggs, Val Vista.
You was before there. It was right in front of the school. So here's
it was on that intersection, Riggs, Val Vista. I was stopped at that light.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, who remembers this more? Me?
I do.
Or you?
Because look, here's the school, right?
Yeah, I turned left out of the school.
Here's Riggs. Here's the first. Fuck the front parking lot where the library is. Right? Fuck that. That's listen to me. Okay? This is the exit where the light is. That also goes into Sungrove.
Yes.
Right? This is like some stupid side add-on exit they had back here for the back parking lot. Remember that?
Okay, yeah.
So what exit did you turn out of?
I turned out of this one with the light.
Right. And you were in front of the school.
Yeah, at the Riggs and Val Vista.
No,
yeah.
bro.
Yes.
There must have been a hella traffic. You're all the way. You were still like back.
I was back a little ways. Yeah,
okay,
like I was behind like 2 or 3 cars. But yeah, bro, I fucking remember it. I'm the one that got hit by a fucking car, bro.
Continue your story.
But yeah, anyway, she just didn't want to get the police involved in that, and fucking we did, because fuck her.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing.
Yeah, I know I did. Yeah. I'm not even like
I've heard no matter how much damage or there's no damage in an accident, always
you report it and you get their insurance.
Report it and make sure you get their insurance because something can happen later on that you don't know right away.
Exactly. And I actually made a mistake on the phone when I got home. Like my dad was like, okay, I'm going to call the insurance and they're going to ask for you to get on. And because like, you know how you could like be hurt but not feel it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I wasn't hurt. But like I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Limps
you know?
into the
No. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And my dad was like, you could be hurt and not know it yet, you know? Like, and now that we can't get like money out of them if you are, you know, because you said you were fine. Yeah. But yeah, don't make that mistake, kids. Fucking counselor lady, bro.
Before I ask any more questions about car accidents, I'm just we're gonna get to the bottom of where you...
Oh my fucking God.
I knew he was going to pull it out too. I saw his phone. I saw him go like this.
I know where I got hit, bro.
Okay, so this is...
Oh my God.
This is the...
Yeah, I turned left out of there.
Right, so this is right there. And I'm
going that
way. When I pulled out, you were right here. You can't see my fingers. Hold on. You were
bro.
Right here, I swear.
Keep going. Look what you did. You flipped it upside down.
I swear you were right here.
I was up further ahead, bro. I promise. I wasn't there. I wasn't at the turn lane yet. I was right there. Like in the middle of the screen right now. Yeah, right about there.
Okay, fair play. Now that I see a visual of it, fair play.
Yeah, because I remember that median right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, going off car, have you been in any other car accidents?
Well, I mean, it wasn't an accident, but that same car, we were going to take it to, I was driving to school the next day. And it fucking just, I was driving to my friend's house after school the next day, and it just stops. I'm on the road, and like I just can't get any power out of it, and it's just rolling. Wow. So like I had to keep turning the key, turning it off, and then starting it back up, and then driving for like an inch, and then fucking until I got into a neighborhood, and I had to have it towed over to a thing. Yeah, but yeah. And then I got a rental car, which was nice. But yeah. Austin over here. Fucking chipped the rim on that rental car, though.
Austin lives his life a quarter mile at a time. Tell us about your... So for Austin's first car, super cool. It was piece of shit, but super cool.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh, wait, no, his second car. His first car was still cool. It was a piece of shit. It was like an old-style Cadillac.
No, yeah, the first one was.
Yeah. I forget exactly all your accidents, but start from the
I only had
start.
one.
Oh, okay. So the first one, the Cadillac wasn't wrecked?
Oh, that thing was... as much as I hated that car, I actually enjoyed driving that car.
Yeah, it was a cool car.
It was a 97 Cadillac Eldorado with a... We're talking about like red interior. Yeah. Like everything you looked at, red. And the driver's seat had the shaggy, like pimp shaggy red carpet for my seat.
I'm gonna see if I can pull up.
It was cool. It had like a digital dash and everything.
Picture of me, you, and Aiden in it.
But I know why you're bringing this up because I have been in an accident. It was like my first and only accident so far. But at that time I had a 78 Chevy Camaro.
What year?
78.
78. That was a cool looking thing. That had no cool. Front end looking thing, but
yeah, the front end was trash when we got it. So when I first got it, it was pretty beat up, but we left it because it was good enough. It was a nice car. It was rebuilt and everything. Whoever I bought it from, and he was making it into a drag car, so a lot of it was super upgraded. But I had the car for like maybe a month or so. And eventually, it was like I got my license, got in a car, and me and my brother were like, "Hey, let's go to Circle K, get a drink, and we'll go to school." So we woke up early, went to Circle K, got our drinks, and I started driving down the road. Down one of the roads, there's a golf course, whatever, right there, and a lot of old people go and pull in and golf, whatever.
Yeah.
So for me, it wasn't that dark out. I don't think anyone had their lights on, and the old guy blames saying that I didn't have my lights on.
Bruh. So
I didn't have my lights on, but it was still light enough.
It was like early in the morning?
It was early morning, but
were you going towards the sun?
Well, technically, yeah, it would be.
Yes, I feel like you going towards the sun, it doesn't look dark to you, but going away from the sun, I feel like maybe it looks different. I don't know, but continue on.
It was fine. I can see every car.
It was probably fine.
It's because he was old, right. Is what it was. Damn old people.
Probably just because he was an asshole trying to blame you.
He was a snowbird. He was just an old snowbird wanting to go golfing. But I was driving down, and the guy took a left, and like I just T-boned right into him, just like straight on impact. And I drive. I'm like, my car just rolling to the side, whatever. And I stopped it, parked it, and I look at my brother. I'm like, "You all right, man?" I'm a little nervous, like worried. And the old guy already got out. He already got out and talked to us. I was so pissed. I was like, "Motherfucker, my car's broken." I was pissed.
That was really bad. Like the wreck, like your car looked really bad.
Not as bad as the other guy. In his case, my car we just drove it back home.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All we had to do was like move some stuff around, and then we just drove home with it.
Did you go to school that day?
No, we're kids. We're like, yeah, we're hurt. We might not feel like going to school, so we didn't go to school. So we didn't go to school. But it was funny because I T-boned him, and as he gets out, he's like, "You guys all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're good." We're talking about insurance, and he was already calling the cops, and kind of what you did.
Yeah.
You got here, and we were talking and stuff. The best part is he had a mail order bride. You know, I thought about the Asian.
Yeah.
She's like doesn't speak English or anything. She had a green card, and she's like freaking out because she was like, she thinks she's getting deported for some reason over an accident. I don't know.
Bro.
Probably because the cops are going to get involved.
The cops are getting involved, and she didn't get in a wreck. That's the thing. Or she wasn't driving. I don't know why they would think that.
Because she maybe thought they'd get her.
Oh yeah, I know it's a big deal with them, like with wrecks and stuff, because they know they can get deported. Like super easy on something like that if they were driving.
I mean, she got her green card. That's not bad.
Well, you get a green card. Well, it wasn't a green card, but it'd be like a visa. Is what she had. But she was freaking out. It was funny because you see some old dude with his motor bride going to golf, and we're just like laughing about it. But yeah, we got done with that, and it's funny. I was on the side of the road, I had people coming by, and they're like, "Is that your car, man?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Nice car." This is like people are like pulling off the side of the road and telling me,
really?
Like, "Are you guys all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." "So your car?" "Yeah." "That's a nice car, man. That sucks."
It was really cool. See ya. It was a super cool car.
I was like, "All right," but eventually we headed in the backyard with that car, and eventually we got it fixed. And like the last few months of school, I was able to drive it again, so I had to like redo the whole front end and get a new.
I've never been in an accident yet. I had my car like
it sucks
hit while I wasn't in it, and I walked out to it, and I was like, "Oh, cool.
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember that."
Yeah, but yeah, I've got lucky so far. No tickets, nothing so far.
Actually, that's one of the things I've been wanting to talk about on the podcast too.
Oh, you got a ticket?
No, well, I've gotten a ticket for speeding, but it was just like I was just driving and got a ticket for it.
What do you mean?
Well, I was just like
just driving. I got a ticket for driving.
Well, because the story I'm talking about, you would think I would have gotten more trouble what I did. I was going like 65 on like the freeway, or whatever, and it was like 50. Where it was at? It was like towards Superior.
Was it a construction zone?
No, it was over by Superior. It's like a little small town area. Speeding like you're still speeding a little bit. Like people are still going like the same speed, like 65. But the speed limit's like 50 or something like that, or 45. Anyways, there was a time where my brother he just got himself a Mustang, and I had my Mustang. And he was a GT, had a manual and stuff. It was cool. It was a pretty quick car. And he just got in it, and he's like, "Hey, let's go on a race." Because I met him at a road.
So you fucking drag racing in the middle of the road?
We're drag racing, but it was a road like no one goes down it. It's by a church. Because at the end, it's just like cul-de-sac with nothing there. It's just a dead end, pretty much. And a lot of kids will go down there and race and like do donuts in that cul-de-sac. I never did that, but we were drag racing. We're just going up and down the road a little bit, and we noticed a farmer on his horse, like staring us down and stuff. But as we're leaving, we didn't notice that he was recording us apparently, and he got my license plate. If he got my brother's license plate, we would never been in trouble. But we're just going to go home. We went home, and then like 10 minutes later, we got a knock on the door, and my mom opens it up, or one of us opens it up, and it's just like a couple of cops just standing there, like, "Whose Mustang is that?" And I go, "It's mine." And they're like, "Were you street racing that earlier?" And I'm like, "No, we're driving." And he's like, "Oh, we were straight up drag racing. Like I was at like middle of the road stop, flooring it, beating my brother, do it again, and we just left."
First of all,
we straight
that
up
rancher's an asshole.
Yeah, he recorded us like drag racing, like in the video. It was so straight up noticeable.
Did they show you the video?
No.
Oh.
If he was recording us, it would look obvious. Like it's in the middle of a road with a dead end. Like a lot of it's a small town. Like everyone knows that road. But I'm like, I was like, for some reason I got like angry with it.
Did he call the police on you?
Yeah, so I was kind of like mouthing the cop a little bit, which is weird for me to do. But I was just like, no, what? Why would I be street racing? Like, I have a Mustang, sure, but I was just getting a little upset about it.
You thought you were getting stereotyped?
No, like damn well I was street racing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Where's the other Mustang?" And I'm like, "It's my brother's." And he's like, "Where's he at?" And I'm like, as he says that, my brother started walking up, and he goes, "Were you guys street racing?" This motherfucker was a little upset. He was mad just as me, but he just goes, "Yeah, we're street racing."
What a fucking idiot.
But like we just.
I guess don't like the cops, but like,
we just got off with a warning. But they were like we're about to arrest you guys and stuff. I think he was just trying to scare us.
Yeah, he was just trying to scare you.
But I was just like, whatever, because there was no other thing we can do about it.
I wouldn't say that's an arrestable offense.
It's not because it's all on camera. That's all.
Yeah.
We don't know what's on the camera, so we don't. I'm just like, yeah,
I know for real. Shaky cam.
But
all right, it's getting. We're past, or we're at our usual time where we stop. But we need to confront Austin.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's the main reason why I've been wanting to get on this podcast.
A year or two ago, I needed a new AC blower.
I remember that. I talked to you about that,
and you had one for me. And on my way there, through traffic, I was fucking bullshit. On my way to your work, through traffic and all that, you text me like, "Hey, can you stop and get me some vape batteries?" I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." You know.
I don't remember even asking you that.
Yeah, I went and got you. I bought you 2, and you didn't fucking pay me back for it either. Anyways, hold on.
That's not the complaint. I don't remember even asking him or even you coming in to do that.
I don't remember any of this. So
just there.
Yeah, I was not there.
But and we're in there, right? And you were with a customer. But you had found the part for me or whatever, you set it aside. And so I was checking out with your coworker. And he puts on a good employee discount for me. And Austin says, "No, take that off. Take that off." And he's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, he's not family."
Oh, yeah. Dude, I can get in so much trouble for that.
Bro, why though?
Dude, I can lose my job for putting under my account.
But how would they know? I'm family, for all they know.
No, they're super strict for that kind of stuff.
So wait, what constitutes family?
I think I still put it under a discount. I still put like a military or like put on my dad's account. Family is considered if you lived at my house and you're blood.
Do they know that he's at your house?
Sometimes they'll flag it. They'll flag up and they'll send people to come in.
To your house?
No, to the work, obviously. Yeah, to my house. They just knock on the door. Yeah.
Cody Ayers here.
Yeah, they just come out with a black suit and stuff with a suitcase and like, "Do you did something?"
You made it sound like they go to your house.
No, they will go to my work. And
so like what? Like higher ups from O'Reilly's?
Oh yeah, the higher ups will come and they'll investigate about it.
Has this ever happened?
Has happened.
But who?
And I even had another coworker happen at his store.
What? And he got fired?
Sometimes they'll like get you written up, or you can lose your job for it.
Wow.
Depending how bad it is. If you've done it like multiple cases with it, you can lose your job easily.
So they come down. What do they do to figure it out? What do they do?
They ask her like they figure out what kind of car it is because it will tell you like the part number and it will say like this part fits this vehicle, this vehicle, this vehicle, and they're like, "Do you have any of these vehicles?" And I go, "No." If I do, I'd be like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Well, prove it."
What do you mean prove it?
Because they want the title.
Say it's my brother's, bro. He's at his house.
So then I would have to go get it.
You have to go bring the car down?
No, I would have to go get the title. Oh. Show him the title with my like one of our names on it.
Or it's just like he was buying it for a family friend, but you know.
I vaguely remember you coming in, and I don't really remember you asking you that battery stuff.
You did, yeah. I stopped at the vape shop, and I was just there. I walked in the vape shop. I was like, they're like, "Hey, can we help you?" I was just like, "Yeah, I need 2 vape batteries." They're like,
"What kind?"
Yeah, what kind? I was like, I don't gotta ask. I've never like had to go buy vape batteries before because I get a different kind of vape. But yeah, then I had to wait for you to text me back. But all that build up for nothing. It was a good reason that he didn't give me.
Oh yeah, discount. People ask me all the time, "Hey, put on your discount." I'm like, "Dude, I can't. Mm-hmm. I can get some trouble with that."
I have been thinking about that. Every once in a while, I'd cop in my head. I was like, "That fucking asshole," because I was just like, "He's not. Don't take that off."
Yeah, it was.
Like, I was sitting there like, "This fucking kid."
Yeah, I was like, "Well, yeah," because I was like, "Take it off," because they know too how it works. They're like, if someone else uses it, we can get in big trouble for it. But some guys are like, "You sure you don't care?" And I'm like, I don't want to lose my job.
Yeah.
Even though now, like 2 years after.
Yeah, you should have fucking done it.
Yeah, because I was doing it for a while.
Oh.
And my store my manager had to like come up to me and be like, "Hey man, you can't be doing that kind of stuff." Like I guess they sent him something for it. Kind of be like, "Hey, you can't be doing that. You know that?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's my cousin." And he's like, "No, you can't." It was a different cousin, not you, but. And he's like, "Don't do that. Don't ever do that again because you can get us in big trouble."
I see.
And I was like, "Shit."
Right. Well, there you have it.
For what? Wait. For what kind of discount?
Dude, it's a big discount.
Is this a 50% discount?
Legitimately, yes.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wherever I bought from there when I was working there, I got for store costs. So when someone goes in there for like $120 like part,
yeah,
I get it for like $60.
Wow, that's nice.
Like an alternator
nice,
stuff.
yeah.
If you get an alternator from there, it's like 120, 140. I got it for like 60 or 70.
That's sick.
That is nice. Okay, I was about to be like, this is so stupid. If you like said like a 10% discount or some stupid bullshit.
AutoZone does that. It's like a really crappy discount like that.
Mhm.
But like if you work at O'Reilly's, don't get me wrong, O'Reilly's, it's good to work there depending on the store manager. My problem was the store manager. And
Are you gonna go try to look for another O'Reilly's or no?
No, I've been wanting to quit there for a while. I hate working in that retail area because you get some older guys that come in and they're just like
They think they know everything.
they know everything, and then you top them off and they're like
They get all fucking mad
they
about
kind of get
it.
offended about it.
Yeah.
Because I remember one guy, my coworker did something like that with the guy was talking about his turbo car, and he's like, "Oh, is it this style or this style?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Do you have this style or this style?" He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, "I have it like this," and he's like, "Oh, you have this," and he's like, "Never." It's like, it's stupid. It just gets annoying, and you get people who are like want to be really good friends with you, kind of get buddy, and but they were trying to do it like get discounts, and I'm like, I can't get you a discount.
Yeah, for real.
Because like I barely know you, dude. You just come in and like buy a bunch of stupid parts, and then tell me I spend way too much money here, and I go, dude, there's like so many more people that can spend more money than you. Like, shut up. And you only come in like once a month for your piece of shit Honda or whatever, or Jeep. It's mostly Jeeps.
Wow. Right, anyways, we've gone just a little bit over our
Hour
usual.
10.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed listening again. If you do, please let us know. And like I said, tweet us, DM us with your things to talk about, stuff going on with you.
If you want to talk about work, like about my experience at work, I have a lot of stories with that.
But anyways, that's episode 3 for Bandit Song Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.
Where the fuck am I? There it is.
Click it.
Can you leave this in here too?
No.